Hey everyone, Adam here, and Aurora's dropping brand new music. The Flood has just been released by her. I am so excited to check this out. Oh my god. So you know what? Let's just skip it. Let's just go straight to it. This is Aurora and The Flood. Let's go. So this is just a visualizer, but you know. The video will come later, I imagine. But she looks great. I like the makeup down on the eyes. It's beautiful. God.
After all this time, I can't leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. 'Cause I feel like I'm floating, floating over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. And
I love this. Gorgeous. An electric guitar? Ooh, nice. Ooh. Nice. My goodness. All right, let's leave that there. Well, there's a lot to unpack with that, and let's do that right now. So I think one of the first things definitely to say is just how like beautiful and whimsical this sounds, right? It's like Aurora has such that great kind of touch on like making a song sound so dreamlike, right? And she's able to do that in such a like a nostalgic way. Like whenever she does that with her music, I'm always reminded of like, I don't know, when I was younger and having like, you know, dreams as like a young person. It all feels like so nostalgic. Like there's some type of like, I don't know, like nostalgic filter just over the top of this type of sound, and she captures it so well. I don't know if maybe it's like the type of like effect that's happening like over her microphone or something like that, but you can definitely hear it. There's an effect like that's put over the vocals a little bit, like especially towards the beginning of the song and in the verses, definitely, and then that kind of like goes away during the chorus. But I love it. There's something so retro about it and so beautiful, and it just puts you in a particular place in time, and that's what it does with me every single time. It just puts me right there. But I absolutely love it. I just God, I just eat it up. And the chorus of this song as well is, oh, it's just beautiful. I love it how it like what I call, it's like step building. So it like kind of like you step up a little bit, but then you come a little bit back down. But then like the next time you step up, you go a little bit higher and then you come back down. And not even just higher in terms of like note, but just like there's like more happening the second time and then there's more happening the third time. And like that really lovely build when she does that with her vocal, like that do 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 do. It just keeps going like that, like as we keep going through the chorus. Beautiful. It actually reminded me a little bit of the song from Wicked, you know, that "and we'll never be lonely." Do 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 do. It reminded me a little bit of that when I heard it. Like as soon as I heard it, something just clicked in my mind. I was like, oh, this sounds like slightly this like similar to that. But obviously this is like a much slower version of that, but it was so nice. And I loved when like we built up to that big explosion of her vocal, and then we got that really high note, like kind of just pulling like down as well. It was just stunning. Like such a lovely crescendo towards the end of the chorus there. It was wonderful. And like I love that she went like higher and then like pulled her vocal down, as if like she was singing up here and then it was just slowly pulled down, and then we went back into the verse. It was just stunning. I love the gentle patter as well of like the drum beat through this song, and like even like that kind of similar drum beat continues into like the chorus as well. It just gets a little bit like heavier with that. But I really love that. I really, really love the construction of this song. How we get like the nice whimsical kind of dreamlike sound, then going into the chorus, which kind of really like builds. As I say, it's like stepping on like uneven steps is probably the best way to say it. But I absolutely love that, because again, you don't know where it's going to go, you know, and it keeps you engaged in that way, which I absolutely adore. And I love that kind of the stepping up and down, up and down, up and down. And then when we went into like the bigger part of the chorus and it really kind of went up there, beautiful. I mean, Aurora is such a master of doing that. It's just the song construction, the way that she writes music and songs, for me is just, it's such a high skill craft. Like she's so good at that. That's what she is known for. It's what she's brilliant at. And still, even now, like so many artists, like whether it's, you know, her age or with her experience or whatever, like once they find like a niche or a hook with like recording music, they can stick to that, right? And they can be very successful for that. And hey, no shade with that, you know, like whatever you want to do. But I love that Aurora, even now, is still giving us something new every single time we come to one of her songs. And it's still got her Aurora stamp on it, though. You know, you can still tell it's an Aurora song, but it's still bringing something fresh every single time. And that's because she's such a master of her craft. She's just a musician in and out. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. And I will say, the second that electric guitar came in, my soul left my body. Like I ascended, because I just wasn't expecting that at all. Like to hear a nice like electric guitar sound in an Aurora song, like really prominently, like it was there, give me that any day. I'm just eating that up. I absolutely love that so much. And I guess like, you know, Aurora's always talked about like her influence with like metal music now, but she loves that. She's done collaborations like with Bring Me the Horizon and, you know, different stuff like that. So I'm like, if this is like a little taste of like where she's going in the future with her music, honestly, I am here for it. I am ready. Give that to me 2 weeks ago, because I am already digesting on it. Like, yes, yes, yes. And I know it was just one instrument. Of course, it doesn't, you know, necessarily mean that. But at the same time, I ate it up. I loved it. I love that so much. I'm just looking at some of the lyrics here as well on my phone. So, because some of them were really prominent, you know, like when she was saying, maybe I've spent too much time with myself because everything became enormous in my head. I mean, Jesus Christ, we've all been there, right? When like, you've got so much like going on in your life that when you're thinking about it, it just kind of blows up into your mind. Like we've all been there, right? We've all had that experience. Maybe there was never a demon. Maybe it was just me dreaming, and now I can't escape this feeling. Yes, that like leans into what I was saying before about like that dreamlike aesthetic, like, you know, clearly in the verses of the song. And this is the opening verse, right? And it's just That's perfect. Like, maybe there never was a demon that was tormenting me. Maybe, you know, I was just dreaming. Maybe this thing was myself thinking too much about something and blowing up something in my mind. You know, going into the chorus as well. After all this time, I can't leave it to rest, leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares, nobody cares. Oh, I love the way she sang that as well. Because I'm feeling like I'm floated over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. It's like, it's a common experience that pretty much everyone shared, right? Like, everyone's kind of been there with this when you've been so much in your head, and then, like, you feel like, oh my God, like, you know, I am suffering with this. It's my pain. It's my personal journey. Nobody else knows. Nobody else cares about me. And we've all been there. We've all had those thoughts, and it can really kind of affect you and feel like a flood, right? Like you're drowning in like all of this that's going on in your mind. So beautifully poetic. You know, stunning. And I've been under pressure all my life, and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life. Who have I been fighting all this time? Wow. I mean, there's several things there, whether it's like outside factors that we can't control, whether it's you fighting yourself, you know, whether it's pressures from coming at you from all around the world that you have no control over, or like in your societal situation, or whatever that may be. But just beautifully poetic the way that she writes that, Aurora. Every single time just nails it with this beautiful poetry. It's so good. I stood here for so many years waiting for the morning sunbeams to finally warm me, but it's happening so slowly it's impossible to notice how everything around me is changing. Just, oh my God, so beautiful. Like, Aurora's just ability to write with such poetic poise, like in her lyrics, is just wonderful. Like, again there, you know, just like looking out at this sunrise, kind of saying like, I know what it is, and I know it's supposed to warm me, but is that going to happen at any point? Because I'm not feeling it. You know, like, I can't feel that yet. Like, I can't feel this good feeling. I'm looking out on possibility, but it's not hitting me yet. And I don't know what this means. Will it ever? You know, and like, when you're already kind of headspace of this, like, such a sense of time just disappears, right? And like, everything just goes, and you're just kind of like there existing, just looking almost into the void sometimes. And man, like, to talk about such these important subjects of like mental health and everything like that, or, you know, lived experience that you have no control over, or like whether it is like having that internal struggle or internal battle, the way that she's able to do that with such a beautiful sounding song, to talk about such important things that we all go through as human beings, such incredible artistry. And that's all we ever come to see and know from Aurora. But what did you think of The Flood by Aurora? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts, and if you have any other suggestions by Aurora that I haven't gotten to yet, please leave those down below as well. Make sure that you do check out my Aurora playlist though, because every single song that I've reacted to, and other videos that I talk about in there, whether it's interviews or something, they're all in there, so make sure you do check that out before you do make your comment or suggestion down below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications of when a brand new video like this drops. So I want to say a big thank you again to everyone who reached out to me, as you always do when a brand new song by Aurora comes out. Believe me, I was on this immediately, because, hell, songs by Aurora, brand new, they do not just go by me so easily. I am on there straight away, and this is just, chef's kiss, beautiful. Until next time, take care.